Marte TV again. Today I've got my two mates Declan and Lane in to help me paint a robot. It's going to be a ton of fun, and if you do like art and you're not there now, then come over to montmarte.net because we've got lots more art lessons there. We also have our creative connection and our Facebook connected to that. So let's get into it! Okay boys, the first step is to draw up our construction lines, and we draw them up fairly lightly.
Why do you draw them light, Mr. Joe?
Well, you draw them light because they're not to be visible. We'll draw over them and then we'll rub them out. So the first line is directly in the centre and straight down. The next line is across. Another one down here, here, and then divide those last ones up. The next step is to create our robot's chest, and we do this with an elliptical shape from the second square down. Well, that's looking great, guys. Next we need to draw in the hands and arms. Now, hands can be fairly tricky, so we just need to get them placed correctly. So first let's find the correct spot for them, and the first hand is roughly in the middle of this square. We can then draw a circle, an elliptical circle, which will be our shoulders. From there, a slight angled line. And the other part of the shoulder. And take that up to our hands. So these are just really sausages. Once we have them drawn in, we can draw in the gauntlets.
What is a gauntlet?
A gauntlet is a glove, but a metal glove. Well, this is working out better than I thought, boys. We're almost there. The last thing we have to do is the head, okay? And the head is basically a cylinder with a dome top, and you do it like this. Well, I'm getting really excited because now we can add the details. And by the details, I mean just the sections on the arms. A logo for your robot, and that can be your choice. I'm going to call my robot Vortex. So I'm putting a V in his insignia.
I'm gonna call mine Zargo.
I'm gonna call mine Thunder.
Well, this is looking absolutely fantastic, but I think it needs some colour. So we're going to use some Mont Marte Poster Paint. So squeeze some of that out, boys.
So let's squeeze out some poster paint. So let's add the same amount of water.
Don't stop mid-stroke. Keep the brush moving and don't overwork it.
Let's lay the paint in now.
My turn. Okay. Looking snazzy.
This guy and this guy, Lane and Declan, are using silver for the robot. And I think orange will go with the silver. It'll look great.
I'm using red and green. It looks cool.
So let's pour.
Well, thank you very much, boys. They put out their colours, and whatever colours they choose to use, that's okay. The only thing to bear in mind is to dry brush the silver, and that's just put it on very lightly with a dry brush. So let's get this silver on.
Wow, how fun was that? Until next time, keep on painting. Bye.